YouTube, hello Twitchers and more Hearthstone. I said this is going to be the worst class of the mini set, as it kind of is in standard right now anyway. However, I think there is one sneaky interaction that maybe went under the radar a little bit, and we're going to try and test that interaction out a little bit. It's basically the interaction between Raza the Resealed plus Artemis, plus charge minions to potentially, if you can play enough cards, lead to some sort of OTK type deck. Now, do I think you can actually enable the OTK? No. But what you can do is over several turns get enough attack to potentially chunk something down quite heavily. Now, I will concede on my list. I had a look at Clark Hellscream's list because he ran this on the opening day, I think, as his variant. It's not the same list, but there were definitely a few changes I made to my list because I saw his list. So it's somewhat inspired, but not quite the same. The big thing that's different between mine and his is he had the old, overhealed Crimson Clergy packaging to draw a bunch of cards. I've not got that in my version because my version was going to be a more control-oriented deck. And indeed, that's how I've set it out. I think mine is going to be slower than what he has got set up. There were some things I liked about his setup though, because you need to generate some cheap cards to keep resetting your button, with the ideal being that Papercraft Angel turns your button into a zero-cost button, so then you can play 10 mana worth of cards and get that many button presses. So you want very cheap cards. The big inspiration though from all of this was that they were running Cash Cow in their deck, and I was like, holy shit, this is genius. It's a big taunt guy for like a more control-oriented deck. My version had Eridar Brute in it originally, and I dropped the Brute, put a Cash Cow in because the coins would be so good with Raza. So for that reason, I put Vol'jin in the deck. Actually, I say that. I had Vol'jin in my deck, just no Hunter cards in the deck with it, because there is this chance you could swap stats with a big minion with one of your charge guys, and just do an absolute buttload of damage. AKA, we could play the Ceaseless Expanse into chilling Vol'jin, and do something really, really disgusting. A lot of the other parts of the deck are, again, cheap cards. Hallucination for copying this giga buffed minion for Artemis is a pretty good idea. Deafen is in here as well as being a cheap spell. It is also a way to silence like a big starship that might get in the way of my charging Divine Shield minion, so we did that. Because Priest has a real issue with drawing, with the exception of this Crimson Clergy draw engine, beyond that, which is like a disgusting draw engine, I decided to put a bunch of cards in that created more cards. For example, Mixologist in the deck, which can give me some more control cards. Lazul's in the deck, I can just find a card from their deck and play it instead. Puppet Theatre gives me both a cheap card and potentially a really high impact card. So there's quite a lot to like with all of this. Then in the top end of the deck, we've got some really classic control cards. I've got Bob in here. I say that a classic card. This came out like, maybe a month ago, but Bob is really good at single target removal. I like him. Aman'Thor I've got in here without any of the copying Aman'Thor package. I think Aman'Thor in his own right is strong enough. It's probably a bit weaker without the, discover a guy in your deck, copy it, but I came to the conclusion when I was putting the list together that it would just be too slow. I just don't have the... Priest just doesn't have the control cards to play that type of game in the early game. So I'm not doing it. I'm actually going to play quite a minion-heavy early game to try and not let me get so far behind. So I have to run the crap control cards that Priest has access to them right now. Other interesting card in this deck is Yogg-Saron. Now, not necessarily because, Yogg-Saron's a really good card. Even at 10 mana, it's a pretty good card. But Yogg can generate a bunch of 1-drops, which would be really good for resetting the Artemis after playing Raza. So that's part of the reason why Yogg's in the deck. Again, good to get rid of single target cards. One copy of Mothership in the deck. It's a value orientation card. Big taunt minion. And with Warp Gate and other cards like that, we can play it pretty cheap. And finally, Ceaseless Expanse for, again, a zero-cost card to reset the button. Also, board clear. So I quite like the idea of this deck. Do I think it's going to actually work? Probably not, but let's have a look. Let's have a look and see what we can do. The other slight issue my deck has got is, it really kind of relies on you giving Raza fairly early, and I don't have too many ways to discover Raza. I don't have any way to discover Raza. I sort of just have to play through my deck and hope we find it. Another card I was toying with putting in, and I might put it in through ETC, is Kil'jaeden. I feel like if you're a control deck, you kind of have to have Kil'jaeden somewhere in your deck. But we're going to try and do it without Kil'jaeden. Alright, Shaman is probably Asteroid or Aggro, so we'll play a Cash Cow in our deck. And this isn't a terrible opening, Okay, my draw is not as good now, but it's still not terrible. I don't know if I should just dump this on the board as well. I kind of feel like I should just dump this on the board because, as I said, I don't have really the control opening that you would normally have for... It's kind of like a combo deck what we've got going on. But because I don't have the great control package, because Priestess doesn't have a good control package right now, I have to be a little bit sneaky with it. Speaking of being a bit sneaky with it, I think I'm actually just going to play Void Ray here.
Annihilation.
We don't get the effect of it, but I keep the 2-2 up. I've got the 3-1 as well. This can still eat an asteroid like any other minion can. Just control the board early game.
None can comprehend the expanse of my power.
$87 mana. Good card. Nope, there he goes. my brave 3-1. But Cash Cow's going to go on the board next turn. Look at the cash I'm going to get from getting hit by meteorites. I could do with one of my draw cards, and by draw cards I mean Chrono Boost. I did say that this deck doesn't have a lot of draw in it, but Chrono Boost is draw in Priest that isn't the Priest draw engine. So I kind of thought maybe we can get away with this a little bit. And not run this super duper draw engine. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. At the very least, this is a pretty big middle finger to what they're trying to do right now. Holy Nova would go kind of crazy now. This could work. Who to all, please? Do I need 3 on top of it? I wouldn't say no to it. I probably prefer draw a card, though, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, game. The cow. It keeps mewing. He might try and overdraw me here, but I'm content with this. Obviously, being a pseudo-combo deck, there are some things I really can't afford to lose. Which, again, is kind of why I should probably put ETC in the deck, rather than, like, Puppet Theater. Just to have Kill Giant as, like, in your back pocket, I need to do something else. In fact, I might make that change. Yeah, okay, they're going to try and cause me to overdraw. That's fine. We don't need that card.
Annihilation.
I could have waited on that, but it's not a bad thing again to eat a meteorite. We should just play Artemis. Yeah.
Stand with me.
The one thing I have to be slightly careful of now, if I do want to do my combo, I need to use Chrono Boost to set it up now.
For Artemis.
I'm actually going to do it this way. It looks kind of stupid, but I'm going to protect the Divine Shield. In fact, let's do it like this. I'll toss a coin. And now I've got Divine Shield. And we're asteroid proof. Asteroid shield up. Pew 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 pew.
The storm is in.
Alright, what are we doing with Novice Zapper? You're gonna Belied Behemoth into a spell? Cool. Really? You hit the one that didn't have the Divine Shield on? Fuck you, game. Fuck you. God damn it. You piece of shit.
Solves any problem.
We'll hold Amenthal. What do I use for Amenthal? I guess Amenthal should be used to remove Incendious. That's probably the scariest thing. This is draw 3 if I want it to be. Well, draw 1, get 2 copies of it. 3, 6. Let's do it. I don't think there's a great use for you anymore, other than get final triple. That's an interesting roll. That's a very interesting roll. I lose my Divine Shield here, but I wanted the trade to be better. 3, 6. I've got a 2 full hand. We're going to have to toss a coin again. That's fine. Honestly, this is probably not a good thing, in case you're wondering. It's funny, but it's not good. For fuck's sake. These asteroids are sniping me right now. What I could do next turn is Mothership, coin... Oh wait, it's going to be 8 mana, right? And I'll have 5 left. Yeah, I could ask Mothership, coin, Mothership again. It potentially is going to fill my hand, but at the same time, it's a pretty good asteroid shield. The other thing I could do with Amenthal, actually, if I don't need removal, I could try and get a minion to rush in with lifesteal or something like that. And do some disgusting things that way. Anyway. In before my math is wrong, by the way, here.
We are the voice of iron. We are the voice of iron.
Annihilation commences. Synchronize.
Oh, it's a pretty big, beefy board. Asteroids, my shields are up. Fuck you, sniping the 1 minion you can kill. Ah, you keep sniping my minions. Doesn't matter. It's fine. We have 2 10-10s that I can put Divine Shield on in a moment. Ceaseless is also at 0 now.
Ooh, arcane magic.
And I could just hallucinate the 10-10s. It's probably not the... Well, maybe it's the right play. I don't know.
How enigmatic.
Oh, that seems balanced. I go by 10-10s.
None can comprehend
We are going to overdraw here, but I kind of accepted that already. I have long since accepted that was going to be a thing that happened.
I am out of space.
Don't need it. Possibly could do with something like this, though. What are you at, by the way? It's only 2. You know what's actually not that bad in the current situation? I'll take it. Nice little board play. We have a 10-16 with a Divine Shield, ready to eat up none of the asteroids, I guess. So the only thing I need to be scared of now is Incendious. And I can deafen Incendious. Which means I'm no longer that scared. I guess what they're going to do is set up... They're going to set up Incendious plus... whatchamacallit. Shudder block. So maybe I should be going a little bit faster. Yeah, we should probably go a bit faster here. Good. Not the 9-1. Thank you. Alright, force him to use a magma.
Let darkness be parted.
I've done this, by the way, basically just so that if one of these runs into it, it'll kill it. I don't think it actually matters now, the silence. What matters more is... If they do the Incendious thing, it doesn't matter if I silence it. I'll lose some turns after. I just need to make it so they can't possibly do that combo without dying. Okay, this could be 20 damage to something, but that doesn't save you.
One dose solves.
Strictly speaking, no, they're dead. It's guaranteed. They can't survive. Just in case... Don't even just in case, just Ammon full. That's funny. It's not the right choice, but we have lethal, so I don't care. I gave Priest 1 star. What was I thinking? This is clearly tier 1. I beat Asteroid Shaman, therefore I usurp them, and I become the tier 1 deck. That's how Hearthstone works. What the fuck is a Warlock doing? I've unironically not played Warlock since the patch.
Where will fate take?
Oh, Raza. I don't need you two right now, although Paper Angel could be quite funny with Raza. I'm actually not sure if I need 2 copies of Paper Angel, to be fair. That might be overkill. Sort of my theory was that I might need the heal at some point, so Papercraft Angel just to heal myself would be quite nice. So the Warlock package is a Zerg package for the new mini set, if that's what they're doing. However, I think the best use of that is actually in Pain Warlock, sorry, so... My guess is going to be Pain Warlock, or it's going to be something completely, like, left field. And the only reason the Zerg deck, I think, has some interaction with Pain Warlock is that you can get access to some pretty big heals from it. Alright, double Protoss. I think we'll drop a Sentry on the board. Fracking. That's normally the Insanity Warlock deck, but... I don't know if I should be really expecting Insanity Warlock. I'm also going to save Mixologist right now until I know exactly what I want from it. I think this card might be super key in my deck. Okay, some sort of control-based deck. Oh, is it handlock?
Freedom.
It's actually going to be extremely annoying if it's handlock.
Your will is mine.
As they'll have the Titan, they'll start putting taunt minions in the way. Okay. Snap. Certainly a hand right now. Maybe I'll mixologist into draw cards. Maybe that's the correct solution, because my hand is pretty garbage other than that. You know, we'll use a chrono boost. 3. The Raza doesn't matter. That actually does matter now being 0 because I can get a refresh on the button. It's really minor. I'm also not going to push the location because Void is there, and I think Void is what I'm going to play next. As I'm pretty certain they're going to play some big guy with this. Yeah, Dark Alley Pact. Okay. Five into that. It's not great, mass. So I'm gonna need something from Mixologist.
Annihilation commencing.
Shaken or stirred.
That's actually a stupid play for me. I should have done this in the other order. You're right. I'm stupid. They're going to break my Divine Shield. No, I can do it in the right order. Well, I'll put my minion on 1 health, which I really shouldn't have done. 2. I guess I take value.
Synchronizing.
Is near.
The heal is worthless. I was like toying with coin healing, but it's completely worthless. I guess what's not worthless is this. Okay. That's not too bad. It's not great still. As long as I don't let them forge the forged guy again, it's not the end of the world. I think this is Wheellock, is my gut feeling. That's pretty bad. It's extremely bad now. But Window Shopper. Actually, what demons am I going to have? Fuck's sake. Ah! Bob would have been good. Volgi would have also been pretty useful. I got Artemis, though. We have Artemis. Is Artemis good in this situation? Not really. Window Shopper, I'm also pretty certain is very not good for me right now, so. Alright, time to get the coins going. I basically, it's over. I won't recover from this. I started, I guess, too slow. Against this Warlock deck, which is like super hard control, I had to go really quick. I kind of just need Ceaseless to save me now, but it won't get discounted fast enough in the Control v Control matchup. I at least get 2 coins out of this, though. That's pretty big. It's just, what can I do with this? I can remove 2 guys, but to what end? I think I needed Yogg, like very specifically Yogg to have a chance for a board clear. Okay, it's not too bad. This was really not my matchup.
Potential.
There's just nothing I can do with this, yeah. Alright. It has to be somehow something that comes from this causes me to win the game. Like, I need a 4 or less legendary minion that survive, causing me to save myself from this. That's not it. You know what? That's quite funny, though. It's cute. We'll launch it. If I launch it, we'll just send it.
You're doing just as you think. You win. It was your destiny.
I'm pretty certain if I was to design a matchup that was, like, as bad as it could have for my deck, I think that would be it. Big taunt guys that just make my life a misery when I try to set up the combo. And it's a deck that's just greedier than me, and also puts me on a timer, and I really don't want to be on a timer. They also had a pretty insane... Well, it wasn't even that insane. The issue was I couldn't do anything for turns 1 to 4. So...
Lazul versus Valera.
I make my own deck.
Bob could have also been pretty useful if he'd shown up. Sadly, he got sent to the Shadow Realm. I actually don't know what to expect from Rogue either. They're a bit of an unknown for me. I think I'm going to keep Papercraft and Cash Cow. What are we doing? It's Mech Rogue. I'm kind of content now with what I've decided to do. Actually, am I? We should use that for Deathford, 100%. Silence whatever this magnetizes to. My actual big worry right now is a Forge, I think. Three damage, please. I have to bait out this silence. Like, I have to get some value from it, otherwise I'm going to lose. Because even if I silence that, they can still magnetize onto it. Okay, this is worth now the silence.
Linked together in harmony.
Sure, they got a coin out of it, but I'm going to get coins out of this instead. And by the way, if Papercraft lives, that's another free heal for me. Okay, it's not living. But it kind of has done its job, really, for the early game. Got a cow out there. The cow will carry. Tiny World Breaker. That didn't used to be in Mech Rogue, right? It's a new addition, I guess. Chilling Vulture is also a really good card, in case you're wondering. Because if they build another ginormous mech by magnetizing, I can just steal its stats. It does require me to have a minion on the board, though, with it, so... perhaps if I get, like, the other Sentry or something like that from my deck, we should hold it. Or if Mixologist gives me, like, a random demon or something, maybe we should just hold the random demon. Assuming it's cheap enough. Alright, have I caused incredible distress for the Mech Rogue player right now? What's going on here?
Soon.
There's a minion with taunt in the way. I can't get through. I want to hit him in the face. Ah!
Want to hear my playlist?
Okay. It's actually a pretty good play for them. They're probably like angry about it, but that is an unreal top deck. I can silence it. I have to silence it, right? It's... This is going to look stupid, but I think this is the right play. I think I trade into the 4-4, turn this into a 3-1, swap your stats, then deafen this to kill it. Because 3 won't die to deafen. That's basically my logic behind this.
I should have taken a vacation ages ago.
I'm even going to push the button in there. Excuse me, why are you a 5-5? I swapped your stats. What happened? What? What just happened? I got your 7-8, but why did you become a 5-7? I silenced you, so Vol'jin went off. I'm so stupid. I actually forgot that's how that interacts. Okay, I lose. Because I'm dumb. To be fair, it still wasn't a terrible play. I still got a 7-8 beat stick.
Too soon.
And this thing is effectively taunted the board, so we'll say it was a good exchange. I need Mixologist to give me 2 damage again.
Shaking a stud.
2 and 3. That's not it, but it could be a cow. We have to take 3. Show me the others. Fuck's sake. Oh, actually, you know what? That's still pretty bad. Whatever. Ceaseless is slowly getting cheaper and cheaper. Were there? Oh no, those were loads of minions that died. It was actually pretty unlikely to get the cow. I could have hit Vol'jin as well. And not Mixologist, because it's still in play. Draw me some cards, please. Order. Actually, not order. Sorry. You can't get stealth from that anymore, can you? I thought it was stealth. I wasn't paying attention. I'm okay with this as well. Bounce the card back. That's quite a slow play. Speaking of slow plays, I passed my turn. I heal 2 pass. If only I had 1 coin. Again, order potentially, unless they have lethal. God, imagine if I had the fucking coin. Okay, they threw away stealth. They threw away 1 additional damage. Which actually matters, because they had guaranteed lethal in hand. They don't anymore. They probably still have it. Okay, now they do. They still have lethal, even if I heal. Alright. I need another cow. Hello, cash cow. Moo. Can the 3/7 hold it down? Because Yogg comes out next turn, and I can just steal it. Coin. No more damage, please.
Wanna hear my playlist?
You're one off lethal. Don't generate 3 damage, please. They're fishing for 3. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it! Please.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Not 3. Yes!
Wanna hear my playlist?
Actually, it's still really bad, this. Oh my god, have they got it? I have to steal that. I need some Yogg bullshit, is what I need right now. Yogg, heal me.
Is an illusion.
Well, they don't control a mech anymore, so I'm not guaranteed dead. We do need to do a little heal. Please somehow have no mech in your hand. If you don't, I live. And it'd be the funniest way to live through this. I guess the other line was to take Artemis and Divine Shield my face, but they would have always just been able to ping it with this. Alright, they have another mech. God damn it. I was so close to stabilizing. I was so close. I just needed one more turn to get out of it. Okay, fair enough. We kind of looked out on the gadgets anyway, so... God, imagine if Yogg had just healed me. Just put a little bit of extra health or a little bit of extra armor on me. How good that would have been. Because then I could have played Artemis and just permanently protected my own face.
Fate take us.
You swine. We should call definitely in this matchup, by the way. Because... If this is a Starship deck, then... silencing the one that gets Death Rattle gain armor, assuming it's in the deck, is really powerful because it loses the Starship thing, so it doesn't go into the Starship, which means it doesn't come back. Which means if you're running a taunt deck, then you don't get taunt on your battleship, so you can't use the taunt cards with it. And it's some sort of control deck, since they are playing control cards. Well, they forged, so it's going to be a control card. That's some top-level insight. Holy shit, it's Highlander Warrior. This could, unironically, be a pretty big problem for me. As I lose probably to combo decks, and that is kind of a combo deck. I need to accelerate.
Shaking a stir.
Really? I was hoping for a draw, in case you're wondering what I was actually trying to fish for there. Alright. Not a great demon. This is where Kill Jiden would go crazy. I should really put Kill Jiden in this deck somehow, even via ETC. Because Kill Jiden would mean I could actually win this matchup still. But I actually can't anymore. As soon as they get the Excavate combo off, I just lose. I can't become a Highlander deck because that's not the way that works anymore. Don't worry about the combo. The combo doesn't matter anymore. Pressure is what matters. Ah! Ah ha ha! Anti-Blade Storm tech with hallucination. Got you there. Okay, I say all of this, but I kind of need cards that I'm able to play right now. I think I'm just going to play this as a guy.
The future is clear. Your demise be near.
So Brand's in the hand. That's pretty spookerific. So they're going to play Brand next turn. What a hand. I'm just trying to think if Marin is actually a better answer for me.
No matter the danger, I'll always chase a good discovery.
So stupid. My only other way to probably win this now is to somehow get rid of Boon Boss, but I can't. As it's not within my deck. There's no point stealing that.
Annihilation. Synchronizing.
I guess I just need to outvalue them. That's my only other way to win this now. What is this? This hand is so awful.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
I need this to be, like, unanswerable to win. Jesus Christ, that's a really awful, awful, awful hand. I guess Malagos is the best choice as it's just a chunky guy that's hard to remove. Sure.
Job's done.
I was really hoping for Rag. Dragon and threaten lethal via Rag. They are only one on the excavation right now. To be fair, every time you play excavation, you get a lot of excavations. That's a really slow play my opponent's doing right now. Okay, Brawl. Fair enough. I kind of assumed something like that was about to happen. Okay. Probably the best answer for me, or the best result. Vol'jin. So many cards in my hand right now, I just can't play them.
I am the Spell Reaver.
Has to be to a minion, right?
Take a load off.
You know what? I don't know which one's better to hit there. It's like super fucking irrelevant. Either one of them get executed now. I was like, I guess I value the 12 health more, but maybe I value the 6 damage more because it's more aggressive, but it's like so minor. Yeah, I knew it was going to get blast charged. There's just stuff I can't afford to lose right now. If I can set up Raza Artemis, then I can actually start doing damage again. Well. That's very not ideal.
My hand is full.
You know what? I actually don't care.
I should have taken a vacation ages ago. For Artemis.
I probably should keep Yogg now for cheese, or Ceaseless, whichever one I draw first. There's a shout to go for a really risky Tollard into Amanthul. If I fill my hand with Amanthul, maybe we can do something with that as well. Alright, that's not a scary cheese. They do get the one that puts a bomb into my deck, amusingly. Actually, the bomb could be good for me. Boom Boss might hit a bomb instead, which would be fantastic. There's possibly even a shout to say I should leave that up. I don't think I'm going to take that shout, but... And I don't think anything's here is worth doing this on.
What do the cards say?
Stand with me.
It's go time.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
This is, again, not super scary, honestly. They can low roll this. Until they play Boom Boss, this is a winnable game. When they play Boom Boss, the game no longer becomes readily winnable. I think that was intentional to stop me from stealing it. So I actually don't hate it as a play. Mothership hallucination, is that the play? Fills my hand with complete junk, but it's a value play.
We are the voice of iron.
Most excellent. March boldly,
We
without
are the voice of iron.
vanquish.
So I'm going to overdraw here. I could lose Raza. I'm assuming they're going to clear both of these.
Action, act, perfection. Action, act, perfection.
That's the way to win this game. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. My opponent has shown me the way. Don't need that card. This is it. This is the way, right? Do I show my hand immediately? Well, I haven't got a better line right now, so I guess I do. I don't think this is worth copying either.
Excellent. Vanquish.
I just need 3 damage to live on the board right now. They haven't got the heal anymore, because they've burnt it. Now I need 7 damage to live on the board. Not taunt. Actually, taunt's fine. Not lifesteal. Wow, that's rush.
The Titan's blade shall never die.
I still have lethal, I think. Because this will board clear, deal 14. Run 22. No, I don't have lethal. No! They're stripping their armor off! Hang on a minute. Oh, they can kill the entire board, though. 7, 14. I leave them on 4. I leave them on 2. I need 2 more damage. If... I don't have the line, I think. Mixologist could find me 6. It has to be Mixologist. That's my only way out of this.
Shaking a stir.
I think that's fine. That's to enemies, right?
Beyond belief.
I sense we share the same.
Against, by the way, hang on a minute, can I move my thingy for time? Lord of Luck, by the way. Not the Lord anymore, you're not. 2 and 2. Anytime I beat Highlander Warrior after we've played the Highlander payoff is a good day, honestly. We were super lucky to generate 2 Colossus, but my opponent probably should not have let me be in the situation to do that. Considering they had double Ziliax, which is 18 health.
There's a bounty on your head.
Lazul could get some pretty good value if this is Protoss v Protoss. I don't think I need Deafen. Famous last words. I can't imagine immediately why I need Deafen in this matchup. Unless it's Elementals, in which case I probably should have kept Deafen. Hang on a minute, I might have fucked up here. It's surely more likely to be Elementals because people like winning games. And the Elemental Mage, I believe, is still the better mage deck right now. Okay, it's Protoss. We're good. I'm safe. Never punished. So they just drew a minion. I should probably hold Lazul as long as I can as well, as we want their Colossus.
For Artemis.
Okay, Chrono Boost into Chrono Boost. It's a pretty good turn. That was a spell.
Annihilation commencing.
It's okay, we can do the mirror. I was about to say if they do something like that, I'll just do the mirror of it.
Annihilation commencing.
I did get my Deafen as well, which actually, Deafen's a pretty good answer for this card, so maybe I should have... Well, firstly, I should have looked at that play more than 1 microsecond. Yeah, this was dumb. It was pretty dumb. Not extremely dumb. It was there or thereabouts. Ooh, Raza time.
Freedom is fleeting. Your will is my whim.
So with the Papercraft Angel, I could do some big healing if I desperately need it. And I say big healing. Moderate healing, I suppose. When I play this Chrono Boost as well, I can't do the combo where I get a charge minion to set up the Raza into Artemis combo. It won't work anymore. Okay. I'll give them the trade that they want. If only because I want to keep my health high. They still have to spend 2 mana to push the button to kill the 5-1, which is not too bad for me.
Stand with me.
Makes my life a little bit more awkward. Still, that's a great trade for me in the end. Get the cash cow going. Still at 30 health as well, which is the other, like, thing I'm trying to do. In fact, we might want to just try and save Papercraft Angel for a big heal. After they play the Colossus, we just heal back up again. Oh my god, they have Railer in the deck. Okay. I don't hate it. And I have no answer for it right now, so... They're a really good play, if they can do it 3 or 4 times. And then they can keep the Railer alive with the Divine Shield, maybe. Okay. Or not. Think about your turn for a second. Vol'jin this. I think I'm going to deafen this to deny them a draw. 4 mana left over. I could use that for some healing, but I don't really need the healing right now. I guess I could just play another Warp Gate. Or I can play Madam. You know what? We played Madam. So I should attack first. Yeah.
I should have taken a vacation ages ago. For Artemis.
I'll take a Chrono Boost. There's no upside to pushing the location, I think, right now, so I'll hold it. I'm almost certain to play Mothership into Hallucination, but you never know. I think this is the greedier version. I think they're going to try and, like, either OTK or two-turn kill me. Bob to steal their guy is a pretty swell play. In fact, that might be, like, the super play. Is use Bob to steal their guy. I do want to toss away all my coins, but I might have to here. I really could do with doing this to get some value from it.
We are the villains of iron.
Okay.
We are the voice of iron.
For Artemis.
The end is near.
For Artemis.
I had a change of heart. I should have done this turn differently. I've decided to toss my coins away so that I actually get more of these back. I'm so... We're late enough into the game that if I can put pressure on them every single turn, then maybe we can just beat them before they do the Colossus shenanigans. I'm about to get 4 more cards back from these 2 things, and I'll draw 1, so I get 5 cards. Unless they do something else. They can Colossus me. If they have Colossus, we're going to lose this game. If they don't, we can win this game.
Our path is clear.
Okay, that's a clear on the 10-10 that's got double damage on it. Probably Colossus. Oh, they definitely have... Actually, not definite. It's almost definite, though. It's that or the Void Ray. We've seen one of them, so I think it's a 50-50.
Our path is clear.
Okay, they found it.
I must be decisive.
Wow, that's insane. Okay, well, let's see how we get out of this one. Nearly instantly fucked up.
Linked together in harmony.
I'm gonna need that for the board play.
Annihilation commencing. Job's done.
Is that really all I can do? They might have the other Colossus. If they do, congratulations. Yeah, okay. I think we played that fine. It was kind of like the classic combo versus control matchup. Like, it's so hard for the control deck to win. But it wasn't an OTK, it was a 2-turn K, which is kind of, again, what I predicted. I think my only route to success there was to... it wasn't even a route to success. I needed them to not get Artemis, and I get Artemis instead, so I can start Divine Shielding my face and not have it pinged off. Because then I only take half the damage from the Colossus. But...
Hellscream's eyes are upon you.
Where will fate take us?
that's a matchup I think we're always going to struggle to win. Oh, again, Papercraft Angel.
Job's done.
Okay, Warrior. Normally it's the Starship one, at least for, you know, the mini-set purposes. Deafen very strong again, because I can just deafen the Starship piece I don't like, aka the Taunt one. Doesn't get me out of all dangers, though. If I do that, I kind of need to kill it pretty quickly afterwards, otherwise they can do many things. They can cube it, and then that basically cleanses the curse off it. Well, kind of. And by curse, I mean the silence. The first one still doesn't go into the Starship pool, but the second one will do. So it's still worth doing. I'm just trying to think how else I could have dealt with that last matchup. Was there any other cards I could have put into my deck to beat them? But it's so hard. It really was Artemis, I think, or nothing. Artemis, even. Hello, Artemis. Because if I used Artemis, then I at least could have potentially taken half damage. And it would have created a situation in the last game where... I say like they can ping my Divine Shield off with the button, which is true, but you need a minion, I think, to actually do the effect, right? Or actually, maybe you can target your own face. I don't know. Either way, they would have had some mana issues. Well, I just don't think we have a great answer to it. Because, like, it's all good of me saying, like, we should put Kill Giant in the deck. We should probably put Kill Giant in the deck. But Kill Giant wouldn't have saved me either. I just had to have some sort of disruption, and I don't have disruption. I guess you get to that point of, like, you know, you should put Dirty Rat and stuff like that in the deck. I'd go more control-y, but I don't know. It's a really hard balancing act.
For Artemis.
Again, since they've just revealed that there's some sort of, like... I'm pretty certain this is going to be a Starship version of this Taunt deck. It could just be Taunt Warrior. Okay, this is a Starship variant. I need to silence the Taunt Starship piece and then kill it, basically immediately afterwards. Yogg is also a huge get because I can steal the battle cruisers that come from it. Now, I was just about to vomit down to the board, but I think that's actually the wrong play because I can't empty my hand afterwards. 3. I think I actually prefer this line.
Annihilation.
I get a 5-3 still on the board.
Cruiser operational.
And this can trade into the Taunt piece if I can deafen it next turn. When I had some off-game matchups playing the Starship, like, Taunt deck, I had a game where this happened to me. I had my Starship Taunt piece silenced, and it was really fucking annoying. I did win the game eventually, but it was through a bit of luck that I got the other piece very quickly, and I was able to copy it effectively. With, I think I copied it on Fizzle, and I was able to cube it, and the matchup was quite slow. In fact, the matchup was Priest, so... It is doable for them to recover from that, but... Okay, this is not what I was expecting to be in that deck. I probably should still silence that. Why is that in your deck? Interesting. Yeah, I have both silences. This is good enough for me. You know what? I'm going to hallucinate. I want to keep a minion on the board. It was possibly the wrong play, but the math was so awkward without using Deathman. This is fine. And now I can do this to clear that. And suddenly I'm kind of bullying them a little bit. The question, I guess, now is, do I put Artemis straight onto the board to put a bit more pressure on even? And I'm really toying with it. Yeah, why not?
Stand with me.
There are reasons not to do this, but... We already experienced with this Starship deck that it's hard for them to recover, let alone with, you know, the board against them. And I've got another Deafen, so if they put a big Taunt guy in the way, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. I was on my opponent's side. I had to change the early game. I think this deck is a real thing, but you just have to get your early game, like, perfect. You have to ride that balance between, you know, living and dying. And it's a hard thing to do. That's lethal.
You fight boldly.
Now, do I agree with them putting this in the deck? No. This is so fucking unbelievably greedy. Like, it's crazily greedy. So is the Boom Wrench, for that matter. You have to make difficult decisions. I think recommend deck, but I think the Boom Wrench, you just can't put him into the main deck. It's just too slow. You get aggroed down. I mean, he got aggroed down by a Priest. I basically did nothing but play a minion every so often. So, you need survivability. But when you can get the starships purring, boy, can that deck really purr. Hello again. It's a different person, but it's a warrior.
I've got the roast with the most.
Where will fate take us?
I'll keep... No, I won't keep Lazul. I'll keep the sentries, though. I'll compromise. I'd love the deafen again. It worked so well last time. Surely it'll work really well again the next time. What are we looking at here? No card played? Love to see it. This coin could be quite impactful for me, so I'm not going to just instantly burn the coin playing a sentry. I'm turning on Mixologist whether or not I want to play that to try and get some cards drawn from the potion. I'm a little bit spooked without Deafen. Or Bob, actually. Bob would also make me a bit more relaxed. Okay, it is something like that deck, with all you can eat in it. It's probably more close to the Taunt Warrior deck. In which case, Silence becomes a little bit less impactful. Not impactful, but... it's not as good as... Bob or Yogg versus Unkiliax. But they're going to be quite slow, so I think we can take a play where we turn the potion into some value generation. Not the card I was looking for. That's the card I was looking for. So we'll pretend that we're an aggro deck. Shh, don't tell them we're not. We're kind of a combo deck. Actually, I don't know what this deck is. It's mid-rangey combo, I guess. I don't know. It's got Ceaseless, Yogg, and Amanthul. Sure, it's a control deck. But my early game is kind of like just some guys. Just a couple of chill guys. Wow. Okay, well, there's Blade Storm gone. I'll take that. Alright, let's see what the random demon is. 3, 6, 7, 5. Let's be real, this is never going to be good. I'll just play it now. I don't think there's a way for me to enable that. It's kind of sad, because if I was running some of the pain package, then it could have been, like, phenomenal. But... I can't. By the way, Amanthul is unbelievably good versus this. And so is Bob. I don't really want to overdraw here, but at the same time, I just think we have to risk it. I've got most of the cards I actually really need right now. It sucked to lose Ceaseless or Mothership or Raza or Yogg. But it's not the end of the world. I have Artemis, I've got Amanthul, I've got Bob. As long as I deal with their Unkiliax and just steal it, then they can't beat me anymore. Well, that's not quite true, but they'll struggle to beat me without Unkiliax. It's a pretty annoying trade as well. Like, they can do 5 quite easily, but it's quite awkward to get to the 7. Unless they kill their own minion, which they might do. Coin. It's just whether or not they hit again now to cause me to overdraw. If they don't, then phenomenal. Could Blade Storm, if they got another one. Okay, I'm fine with this. Is that to all, by the way, or all enemies? To all other minions. Fascinating. I'm just throwing coin Artemis, then trading it. Well, sorry, coin, trade it, then Artemis.
Stand with me.
I only have one coin, but I've got another cash cow in hand, so I think it's fine to trade a few of my coins away. Could do with a bit more draw, though. Okay, that's the last Blade Storm, so I can't get overdrawn by a cash cow quite as easily. They probably have Bellowing Flames, which could do the same job.
Do you have this in a bigger size?
And I actually think this is... I think this is the version that's not running starships in it. This cash cow's got a protection. But seriously now, I do need some of my draw cards in my deck. I need the other Chrono Boosts. I wouldn't even say no to Mothership, I think, at this point.
Amuse me with your tales of victory.
That's quite spicy. I wasn't 100% expecting Odin. The only reason I say this is it's probably going to have the... God, what's the guy called that generates the weapon? They've probably got that lord in the deck as well. And he could cause some issues for me. Button? Button for trade. I trade, but I lose my Divine Shield. Do I think he can kill me next turn? Because the real good trade here is to use Photon Cannon to go into the 8-8. But if I do that, I don't have Divine Shield up anymore. You know what? I've got a 3-7. That's fine. It feels kind of bad. If they can deal with the 4-7 and, you know, do Wind Fury and that Shabazz, then sure. Enjoy the win. But I really want to be permanently Divine Shielded when I can. We might have to use Bob to draw here. There's not that many bad minions. Actually, there's quite a few bad minions it could hit. Yeah, there's some not good stuff it could hit. Raza would be really bad if Bob hit Raza. It's basically a 5 on a 5-5. But if it can hit Mothership or if it can hit Yogg, Yogg would be crazy.
All forms of life will be crushed.
Okay.
Planetary decimation.
Completely fine by me.
Make some noise!
So they're going to take the 10 damage. That makes the Bob play better. Well, actually does it. Maybe that wouldn't have been a bad thing to grab. I think I'm going to get forced to use Amanthal here. Yeah, I am. I'll have to save Bob for Unkillax. I can't leave this up. It's too scary. I can taunt my boy as well. I have no elementals in my deck, do I? Wow, this is actually complete garbage. I think we take this, though. I can't think of the way yet I need to to make this happen, but... Oh, whoops. I missed 1 damage. If I can break my Divine Shield when I give myself 1 attack, then I could attack into their minion with the Arana on the board and do big damage. But do I have anything in my deck now that does damage to the face? I don't think I do. I had something that did it, but I don't anymore. So yeah, I can't... Oh no, Mixologist! I need to find damage from Mixologist to ping my own Divine Shield off. So I can Arana... I can button, pop, Arana, and potentially do disgusting damage. To be fair, the biggest minion was Odin, I think, and we've seen it. Just keep the Divine Shield going. I need to keep trading as well.
I gotta move.
Our path is clear.
That's going to be pretty sad times, I think. Or is it? I have to push the button this turn. I could coin Mothership and copy it, but is that good enough? I think it's not.
Heroes and champion order.
Three, 6, 9. That's fine. I don't like that I've left 2 2/6s up, but... More importantly, Divine Shield's on my face. I've got a taunt minion in the way, so... They can't just pop it off with the guys. My actual big concern right now is they don't kill this. Because I really don't want to mill a card because this guy draws something. But I think they're going to clear it. Maybe. That's not what I thought your Ziliax would be. That's pretty bad, actually. Because I can't stop you getting one of those back. Thank you for not oh, it's gone, never mind. Do I want to steal the 6/5? I probably do, actually. At the very least, it's double taunt.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Annihilation commencing. Together in harmony.
It has to be Ulu. Uwu?
Synchronizing.
I have no minions with taunt in the way.
Must be decisive.
Is that okay? It's not ideal.
Linked together in harmony.
For Artemis.
I fucked up. They had attack left over because I gave them armor on that turn, so I hit them with Divine Shield. I shouldn't have attacked. I will lose the game. They've almost certainly got 25 damage in hand. What a stupid way to lose this game. I completely forgot about that interaction. I killed the guy with 2-6 armor and 2-6 health and gave him 2 armor. So he gained 2 attacks, so when I hit him with my face, I popped my own bubble. It's such a weird interaction. I always forget stuff like that can happen. We're dead. There's no way I live through this. The one turn I didn't put Taunt up as well. Okay, that's a good start. Well, it's a start for me. Wait, did you not forge that? Oh no, you didn't forge it. Yeah, okay, we're gonna die to this.
I gotta move.
If they play a minion, we have a chance. Ooh, be a full heal, buddy. Well, it's 2 Treants with Taunt. Or Mothership. Or both.
We are the voice of iron.
That's not lethal. It's gonna look crazy again, but I think this is the right play. Just in case they somehow generated Blade Storm, I'm also not pinging them in the face for 1 damage anymore. That's not happening. I'm not risking it. I know it wouldn't interact this time, but I'm just not fucking messing about anymore. You have no way to do 1 damage? They probably do. They have Bash probably in that deck.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
Well, ironically, if this is the board, we could win this. Because I've got Ziliax that they gave me. And more to the point, I can steal the... Oh no, I can't steal the attack, because I can't play that together. I can kill it with Void Ray, though. I think my opponent maybe just realized, like, they've possibly fucked up as well. Unless they have Bash. You have 1 damage. Just 1. You have the weapon. Oh, they're going to generate a 1-drop weapon. I lose. This was the card I was scared of. Run out of time. Alright, my opponent's thrown. They had lethal. 100% lethal.
Out of space.
Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing.
We're just throwing it all out there. Put up a wall. The Warriors paid for it. If they didn't generate a 1-drop weapon here, they really fucked up. All they had to do was hit me. Oh, no, I guess they were going for Windfury and they didn't get it. That's right, because if they pinged me with the first hit, maybe they're not as dumb as I thought they were. Maybe I'm the dumb one here, because I'm the one that took 25 damage for no fucking reason. Alright, let's see the Sanitize gone. I'm out of taunt now.
Carrier has arrived.
I need this to be damage.
Shaken or stirred.
I can't believe I didn't get damage. Okay, if that's the case, we play this turn then. Because we might get taunt.
For Artemis.
I'm actually just shitting myself about attacking my opponent now. It's such a bad space to be in. I know he wouldn't have popped it, but I'm just scared. What if I'm wrong? What if he popped it? The other thing I'm scared of is the weapon has damage on it. If the weapon has dealt 2 damage or something like that, then they can kill me again. There's no more healing in my deck either. Lazul would be a great get as well, by the way, because I can have a look at what their fucking weapon is. Or just gain armor. Because sure, they have armor gain in that deck, right? Why have they not played Hydration Station yet either? They must have 2 copies of it, right? What are we doing here? Wind Fury if the hero get armor. Okay, I see what happened here. No, I don't. No, I do. You greeded. But ironically, you deserve to lose this game. You fucking horribly misplayed. Raza, it's so too late for you. I lose. Because I can't even play a minion. I hate that they won this game. It is slightly my fault. I still would have lost, actually, because I would never have been able to deal with this. What did I need? I guess if I top-decked Lazul in all of this time and I got their weapon, I could have won this game. Tossed away lethal. 2 cards left in the deck as well. They don't have Hydration Station in the deck either, which I've been playing around for most of the game. That actually sucks. I can accept losing a game because I played worse, and to be fair, I did take 20 odd damage because it was my fault. But my opponent, I think, made a more egregious error. They had lethal and they threw it away. Mine was at least a niche interaction. Give me one more game, and then we'll call it there.
Lazul versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in.
Can I use Puppet Theatre to that game as well? Or is it my deck still? Not that it would have really mattered, but... I'll try this. That stings, that game. But yeah, even if I didn't, do 20 damage to my own face, the weapon was about to do 20 to me on that turn, so it was actually irrelevant in the end. Well, it was possibly irrelevant. It depends what my next card draw was, because I guess I could have got more healing when I needed the healing rather than when I didn't need the healing.
Nothing that hurts my hounds.
Do I just play Mix on Curve? I think I will play Mix on Curve.
Shaking a stir.
That's not great. I was looking for 2 to all. At the very least, if they play the 3-drop Zerg, then they can't clear the 2-3 off, which is my decision making there. What are we playing on 4? Oh, Horizon's Edge. I tried to put Horizon's Edge in my version of this deck, funnily enough, and I couldn't make it pop, so... Not to say it's not the right play, but I couldn't get it to work, so... It's the wrong play! That's the only solution to that. Wow, double Void Ray is a real stinky draw. Astonishingly stinky draw, in fact.
We do what the living cannot.
Thessarian. Oh, you're maybe not the Zerg deck. I think you're actually just the token Death Knight deck. Because you don't have a portrait, and that's normally a pretty good indicator that something's amiss. If I don't have a portrait, you don't have a fancy paid-to-win portrait. If I paid to win, I mean just paid. It mentally booms me, so it's paid to win, okay? If I see, like, the Ragnaros hero border... Okay, it is the... Oh my god. Death Growl.
We do what the living cannot.
Honestly deserved.
Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing.
I'm toying with putting a heal out here. No, I should I kill that thing? Do I care? I guess if it's Yodel, I do care. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's not, but it's as good as I can hope for. And I don't mind Eridar Skulker. It's not my favourite of the demons I could have got. Wow. Didn't expect Army of the Dead in that deck either. They're really fully embracing this like tokeny strat. Also just never using Horizon's Edge, I guess. Alright, Cal, go and get him.
Annihilation.
I need something good from Puppet Theater. Like, I need draw cards somehow. As I'm basically tapped out. A couple of coins could go really nicely with Yogg, though. I might have to Yogg for the 1-drops. I'm so lacking in anything. That's so lucky. I say that, but my opponent again is... They've drawn both Infestors in, like, their opening, whatever it is, cards. Even tried to give me some coins and missed. Which is extremely annoying as well, that I did get the coins. Okay, sure. I need value. The 2-2 doesn't do enough. 2 to all is... not that bad, actually. Nearly order. Doesn't actually matter that... It does matter. My bad. I misplayed. I'll concede it. There shouldn't be a 6-2 on the board. If they yodel it, then I could be in a world of hurt. We should leave Infernal in hand, though. As it's a really good thing for them to insect into. Alright. It's fill your hand with Yogg things and pray, I believe. Because that's going to kill me.
What do the gods say?
There's not, like, a 0% chance this saves me, by the way. Just letting you know this. Because if I steal a guy, he doesn't help me. If I make them attack one another, it doesn't help me. The only thing that can get me out of this to win the game is the one drop does something. That could help as well. For fuck's sake, Yog! Oh my god. If it hit the 6-2, we were potentially back.
The enemy is near.
Alright, we're dead. There's no way they don't have 2 damage, actually. To be fair, I misplayed. I should have... Well, did I misplay? Yeah, I did misplay. I should have traded the 5-1 into there. Well, that's lethal. Okay, never mind. It's not lethal. And what's sadder is they could have missed 6 damage there. Freeze the board, baby.
8 combatant center, and I take the crown.
All right. Should have done this first.
Together in harmony. Was that meant to be?
Minus a heal. Are you serious? Actually, that's really good. Sorry, I checked out of this game, but actually we're kind of like slowly pulling our way back into it for weird reasons.
The enemy is near.
I need this to live. I think my opponent will let the 2-3 live.
Nothing gets past my hounds.
I'm unironically stunned that that's the trade. They might have a better way of doing it. Kerrigan would just be like, game. Like, 1000% this should have died. Sorry, this should have died. Did I miss a button press again? All right.
The enemy is near.
All right.
Crumble! I'm not looking for
All right. I'm still alive. Kind of. What did I just cast as the last thing? Oh my god, expendable performance is the last card. Well, I'm out of these guys, so I can't win the game. It was quite funny, though. Okay, the one drop protected me. Show me Ceaseless Expanse times 2 somehow. That's not going to do it, is it? Any of you got taunt?
Hey, all this.
I can't play you.
Hey, I'll patch you up.
That's not the one I meant to do. Doesn't matter. I can't deal with the guys that come back. They're actually coming back stronger.
You're doing just as well.
It could have, you know, not hurt. I make a mistake, one mistake this game, and then just get absolutely no good luck. The game's like, fuck you. You made your one mistake this game, now suffer. Okay, I can actually give you one more. One actual final game. Because this one actually went quite quickly. Purely because of me. My closing remarks on this deck, it's not very good. I think even with an optimized list, it's kind of flawed. It's basically just a big value smorgasbord, and I think Shaman can just do a value smorgasbord better than a Priest can right now. I guess the one advantage is if you fight up against a lot of Starship decks, you have a lot of ways to interrupt Starship, so maybe if you're looking for some sort of value smorgasbord deck that you want to really fuck off Starship decks, then you could do something with this. I don't think the Raza package is worth it either. It's just
Where will
not good enough.
take us?
A big issue for the Raza package just not working is simply that Priest doesn't have good control cards. They literally haven't got a good one in Standard right now. They're just all too slow for the current aggression. So, the early game is just hyper scuffed. Alright, Protoss Mage is almost certainly an L as well, because it's a combo type deck. Our victory, again, is basically just draw Artemis. Forehead is the win condition. I'm actually going to play this, so I'm actually playing a minion.
Your demise be near.
I have to take Artemis. It's not great to play Artemis on top of Artemis, and I might draw it from my draw cards, but I can't not do this right now. Because if I don't play mine, then I just lose, so it's just making the best of a bad situation. Or trying to. On the positive side of Artemis into Artemis, it does mean that my big guys cost 2 less. So it's not without any hope. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Being fucking raced down right now. Raza, I'm not sure you're the play, buddy. I'm actually going to make a play that I don't normally make. I'm going to hallucinate this for more lifesteal and heal myself. The aggression on the opposing side is too much right now. I need something to help deal with it. They can deny me 2 lifesteal as well by trading the 3-1 into here. Which I guess is what they're going to do. Well, my opponent's opening has been actually fucking mental, by the way. That's all but, like, one of the Protoss spells played. They played the 2 draw cards, they played the armor one, they played the 5 damage one, they played the 2 3 damage ones. I think it's 2 Protoss spells missing. It's turn... What? How many cards have been played this game? 5? 8 cards have been played this game. And 6 of them have been Protoss spells from their side. It's just crazy.
Annihilation.
Get rid of that. Well, I'm just gonna die to the Colossus right now, whatever it's called. They're gonna just play it and insta-kill me. Not thrilled with that.
Annihilation commencing.
Both Void Rays played this game as well. They've literally drawn their entire Protoss package in the first 15 cards. Crazy. I have to play this for the armor gain, if anything.
Stand with me. For Artemis. For Artemis. Stand with me.
And then I forgot they had Artemis in hand. So I'm basically just dead on board. I have to play this because I'm dead otherwise. Actually, that's not quite true. Also, I should definitely push that if I'm going to do this.
We are the voice of Iron.
For Artemis. For Artemis.
Well, that's all I can do. As soon as they draw the Colossus, I lose the game, though. Actually crazy. I want to know what the odds of that are. In the first 16 cards of their deck, they drew all but one, I think. Maybe all but two of the Protoss cards. I guess it's harder to say because they drew both the two draw cards, which kind of like, you know, tutors for them, but I just felt like I got such unbelievably bad fortune versus that deck. I guess it's worth getting the bad fortune versus that deck because I don't think I could ever beat it. As I said, I need to get Artemis when they don't get Artemis, and that's just not a good strategy. Anyway, Priest sucks. Just don't play Priest. It is a 1-star deck. Bearing in mind as well, the only reason I'm winning some of these games is I'm playing against other people that are playing the shit cards from the mini set, so as soon as people get bored of it in like 3 or 4 days time, they'll go back to playing the actual good cards in standard, and then most of these decks won't work anymore. Anyway, that's my positive note to end on. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. Let's see you next time. Bye!